up? Madden here. Today we got a change of scenery, and we also have a guest.
Hi.
I'm glad you're here with us. She brought us to one of her favorite places. So we're here at Hurricane
Grill and Wings. Amazing wings.
And they're about to bring you my ice cream. Look, guys.
Amazing.
It's gonna be so hard to do this while I'm doing
Huh?
Get something to eat?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the chicken nachos this small.
while she orders all that she got,
And then,
it's gonna be
and then I'm gonna do 5
But,
flats.
yeah, Sasha is also with us. You know, Sasha is always with us. Say hi, Sasha. Hey. All right, guys. So there's a couple of topics, you know, that I ran across on Facebook today, right? Two in particular stood out to me. The first topic that stood out to me, I came across on my Facebook, like I was saying, right? And it basically was, if, for instance, you are with your friend, you guys are in the car, you're hanging out, right?
Right.
His car, he's driving. You guys get pulled over by the police officer, and the police officer ends up searching the car, and the police officer finds contraband in the car. This could be a gun, it could be drugs, whatever. You have no knowledge of it, and your friend is like not taking ownership of it, he's not saying it's theirs, right? Now,
No.
What are you doing? Are you snitching, or are you gonna hold one for the team? How does...
You're not about to do that to me. Like, you're gonna take responsibility for your actions as a person. And actually, it's funny that we're having this conversation. I'm not gonna relay who the person is, but I actually know somebody very close to me that was in a similar situation as that, where they were in a vehicle with people and was not aware of things that other people were carrying, and a situation like that happened. They got pulled over, everybody gets things, everybody goes,
Right.
and then people are talking about, oh, I don't know nothing. Oh, you know. You know.
I thought it was funny because I'm looking at the post, and I like to read the comments. Like, I think most of the time the comments are the most entertaining thing. So, reading the post, in the comments there are a lot of people like, oh, I'm not saying nothing, I'm not saying nothing. Surprisingly, on the poll though, majority of the people that actually voted, they're snitching. Okay? There's a few that is not going to say anything, and there's even less that's actually willing to take that charge.
Right.
But in the comments, it's the exact opposite. It's a lot of people say, oh, snitches get snitches, and there's very few people that are willing to say, oh, well, no, I'm snitching.
But it's my life, I'm
right. So
I'm supposed to put myself out there for you, and
the
you're not
idea
willing
for
to.
me is like, people think that, like, in this day and age, right, people really think like, yo, if you don't say anything to the police, then it's nobody's fault. Okay, you're not a rat, and
I mean,
then
I
you
agree
also,
with that stance of like, you know, I don't know what's going on. I'm just here.
but you know, you still go to jail regardless whether or not you knew what was going on.
Right.
You still go to jail just as if you did take part in it. So like, when you say, oh, I'm not saying nothing, that's just almost as bad as saying you did it.
I would be like, listen, I don't know what transpired between these two individuals, what they had going on. I just happened to be with them. I'm this person. This is my references. This is who I am. This is my portfolio of a person. I don't have no priors. I have nothing else going on. You need to figure it out with them.
Sasha, what you doing, Sasha?
You already know where I stand on this.
I know somebody that said that they had.
Listen.
Are you sun-kissed?
Listen,
I am.
Are you sun-kissed?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why.
Is that what you look like when you're sun-kissed?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you
Cancer
why.
is our season. You know that. It's the summertime.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm snitching.
The sun is out. I'm feeling
Because
it.
if you're my friend, you're not gonna put me in a position where it's possible that I could end up in jail
I was
or
plotting on
hurt
you
or
all day.
something like that.
I was plotting on you all day.
Period.
Right?
That I was coming here.
Period. If you riding dirty in the car and you my friend, you should let me know. Like, yo,
you know what? That's why
I know
my
you
friends,
like this ride.
my friends would never do that. That's the people.
You know what I'm
that's why
saying?
the people that I rode
That's
with,
why
and
you're
who I
right.
rode with.
Also, I'm not for people saying, oh, snitches get stitches.
It's
Okay, so let me ask you a
talking about
question.
crack and stuff.
If you such a gangster and snitches get stitches, then why you can't take your own charge? I don't know any thug that's really a thug is a thug because they went to jail. Like they solidified by what they done in the street, and then the jail time give them the extra credit, and they wear that, and people be like, yo, he a OG, that nigga put in work because he owned up to the shit that he done. If you a real thug, you not gonna be in a car asking your baby brother to take charges for you because, oh, you ain't got shit to lose, I'm in trouble. No, nigga, you ain't got shit to lose. You been in trouble before. You been there before. You ain't got nothing to lose to go back. They know you. I got shit to lose. Like
That's my
whole
point.
fucking
My
life.
license, my life, my everything. I work too damn hard.
Don't
I'm trying
nobody
to
guilt
enjoy-
trip you into.
No.
Don't nobody guilt trip you into losing your freedom. Because that's all that is. Some people guilt tripping you into using freedom. If you know somebody is doing something wrong, you know the MTA, they say, if you see something, say something. The police have a thing called aiding and abetting. That means if you stand in the way or do not stand in the way of them stopping or actively helping to stop a crime, you are aiding and abetting them. Anything that you do that does not help to stop a crime being committed is considered aiding and abetting. Point blank, period. Conviction, I keep telling people about that. If you in a place spiritually where you like, oh shit, this shit is fucked up, ain't nobody gonna say nothing, that's because it's your job to be saying something. God has put that conviction on you to say something and do something, and you just stand there trying to be like the innocent bystander. And the same people that sit here and criticize people in videos like, oh, she ain't even do nothing, everybody just standing around, but y'all be doing the same thing.
Oh my God.
Trying to hide in the bushes because you don't want to, like, come on, y'all the first people to be running and be like, oh no bitch, I ain't getting into that ain't my brother, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But then when it is your brother, you want somebody like, oh well, y'all just let that happen to my brother, ain't nobody that, well, because when it was your turn to stand up for somebody, you didn't. So the second topic that we got on was,
Stay home,
okay,
Dad.
you're a woman, you have a man.
Yes.
All right. It was, if your man could stay at home, would you let him? If he could be a stay-at-home father, or, you know what I'm saying, would you let him?
On a part-time basis, I feel like.
I answered the question. Yes or no? You heard what I said. It's like when you say a stay-at-home father,
But
it
like, what
get
do you
gray
mean?
areas. But when you say a stay-at-home mom, there is no gray
But
area
like,
about that.
I'm
You know
talking
exactly
about-
what she ain't fitting to do.
Wait. So do you mean like stay at home as far as like they have a business owner, like
I said
self-employed?
What
no
does
job.
a stay-at-home mom do? Why is it different with a man? A stay-at-home father. Not a stay-at-home veterinarian, not a stay-at-home barber, a stay-at-home father. That's what we're saying. It's just like a stay-at-home mom. If your man could be just as good as a stay-at-home father as you could be a stay-at-home mother, would you let him be?
I don't know.
Why?
I have to have an answer.
You have to tell me why you don't know it, Lisa.
No, I feel like I have an answer, but I feel like there's a lot of bias that's gonna come behind
It's not. I don't judge.
that answer.
I don't judge you. I
feel
teach
like
you.
absolutely, but it just, I mean, there has to be like, I definitely have like I have an expectation behind what I say yes to. Like, and I say like, I mean, if you're doing laundry, homework, after school, soccer practice, all of the games.
Stay-at-home mom, right? You have to
then yes.
stay at home. If you're gonna stay at
Absolutely.
home, you have to be at home.
But if you're gonna be home and I'm working and things are not done when I come home, then that's different.
Okay. So the issue with this came
Like, you're gonna
for a
have
lot
to-
of women because
You gotta bring her close to me.
a lot of women don't agree with you.
Sorry.
Like even one of the females said that, oh, how can you call yourself a man? Even some men said that too. How can you call yourself a man if you're a stay-at-home father? I'm gonna tell you why he
That's
can
why I
call
said
himself a
front
man. Because there's dudes that are fathers that don't stay at home, they don't father, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't take care of their kids at all. And they walk around here with girlfriends and wives and other children that they take care of. And we call them men all the time just because they got jobs,
Right.
and they got houses and they pay bills. So How you gonna tell me that these niggas is walking around here that don't take care of their kids at all is more masculine than a nigga that stay at home and can do his daughter hair, can cook for his daughter, can get her up for school, can wash his own drawers, cook dinner for his wife. It's a lot of bitches out here that want a nigga that can cook dinner for them. But they don't want him to stay home to do that. Like, I don't know a lot of men that's fitting to slave over a stove after being at work all day.
Right.
If you told a man, oh no, I just want you to be a stay-at-home dad, a lot of men can't handle that because they got egos. It don't have nothing to do about masculinity, it's your ego. Because you was raised in a house, or you was raised with the idea that a woman has to be the one that cooks and cleans. Your mother made that, or your father made that way, or someone who you was raised by made that idea. That
Right.
reality situation is,
I understand that 100%.
it's two people in a relationship, and the whole point of you being with somebody is to be with someone who what? Who helps you and where you lack, that helps pick you up where you're.
Right.
So if she makes more money than I do, and we have children, and it's a hindrance for us to, I don't know, pay
for
daycare, or if
Right.
we don't really even need the extra income because we're fine because she makes enough money. Why can't I be a stay-at-home father and take care of my kids and raise them and teach them the things that they should be learning from their father?
Right. That's a whole different perspective that is not really talked about very often.
Like,
at
that's
all.
why white people households is different than ours. The upper class white person household is different. Do you think that these white dudes who got model girlfriends and we don't know who the hell they are, you think they tripping because they gotta stay at home with their kids? No, you think John, you know how many husbands have famous wives and they stay at home?
You know what?
Famous,
Right.
all these women you see on TV that got husbands that you don't know who they are, they stay at home dads.
Right.
And they do that shit good and they wives respect them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's all about perspective. Y'all brains be so small. Yeah, the
No,
brightest
that-
ideas in the smallest heads. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I didn't really know that was a thing, like in the white community. Like, I mean, I guess when you talk
White
about
community
it from, like,
does what suits them. If they want to be with two women and both of those women is okay, then that's what works for them. It's just black people, we conditioned to think a certain way because of how our parents think and how their grandparents. We not in the 1950s no more.
You're right. It's very
If the
different.
way that the black mind was so, like, if the way that we thought was so right, so great, so end all be all, then don't you think we would be a lot further ahead as a race?
Absolutely.
But we not. Because something is lacking. The way that we thinking about things, the way that we moving about things, the way that we investing in our time and our energy into things is not correct. The questions that should be asked, we not asking. We worried about what each other got than trying to get our own shit.
Right, exactly.
You want to get a Benz because Quavo got a Benz.
And
you don't
I'm
even
not
like
even
the-
on that.
You
Like-
can't even afford a Benz, but now you want one because you seen your friend with one.
I was just having
And if
this
we gonna be friends, we both gotta have Benz.
conversation with my friend today about how someone that she knows that I mentioned to you was talking about how he wanted to get an X6, but he doesn't have a job, he doesn't pay taxes, do anything. And I'm like, I have a career, she has a career. I'm driving a 2006. My car is almost 14 years old. I could easily go and try to keep up with the Joneses
Some
and
of us
go
are
have.
dreamers. We have pipe dreams.
You know what I mean? I could easily do that. And my friend, she drives a 2007, but she owns the house that she lives in. She doesn't rent. It's all a matter of what's important to you
Right.
and what type of lifestyle you're trying to live. Because if you're constantly trying to keep up with the next person, well, you gotta have a Range Rover because the next person has it.
Right, like, for
Why?
instance, like for me.
Or why? Why do I
A lot
care?
of people would look at me like, yo, why you don't have a car? You live in Long Island now. I know that, but I work in the city, so what do I need a car for?
It's an extra expense
I
that you
work-
don't have to have.
I don't
Like, we
even have it. My car, to be honest, I can't even use my car to go to work. I work in the city. I can't even, where am I gonna park it at? Only time I would need my car is on the weekends. Where do I go? Nowhere. Nowhere that a $4 cab can't take me.
Right.
To be honest, that's better than putting $20 of gas in pocket. Like,
For real.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stupid. This is just certain things that's not that important to me, you know? Like, of course, people eventually you're gonna want them, but I've had cars when I need them. You need a car in Atlanta. You need a car in California. You don't need a car in New York.
Right, there's buses everywhere.
Like, just use what you got.
I'm definitely spoiled in that sense where I have to have, because I don't know, I do, because I work on Long Island.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine that I would be taking the bus all the way to Long Beach.
Well, I
every day.
don't work in Long Island, so that's why I purposely, I like working in the city because
We
the
didn't.
ease of the train.
We gotta throw in what the food is that we ordered. So this is the perfect
do we?
storm.
It's done now.
This is the perfect
we just
storm.
need napkins.
What is this?
Oh, this was the chicken nachos but it has ground beef also,
Nice.
and chili, and then I got some dry rub Cajun wings.
Okay.
This was
Mango
a chocolate
margarita.
lava cake. Y'all seen it before.
Yeah, he
This
said
is
That
before.
the-
shit
this
looked
is after.
amazing. I
It
was
did
looking
look
at that. I was
amazing.
like, wow. And what you got over here?
Yeah, guys. We got the perfect storm right here. Y'all want some of this, bro?
But yeah, like
You do need some napkins. I think there's wipes in here. That's why.
Yeah,
Towelettes.
like a lot of times
Napkins?
people will try to guilt trip you, like
You know,
into things like the pressure of, oh, all my friends got cars, or all my friends think this way, or they're all going on this vacation and doing that. Man, look, have fun.
I'll
I'll
get
holler at y'all when
there.
I get back.
when my time comes.
I'll holler at y'all when I get back. You know, me going broke trying to go bad with them.
Yeah, exactly. And I made an agreement with myself that before I decided to invest money in traveling, that I was going to make sure my house was in order.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not going to continue to try to just do things, and then when I come home, I can't enjoy being on vacation because I have to worry about this bill or that bill and being paid. I want to be in a position where I'm comfortable, like, you know what? Everything's paid. We got a little reserve. Let's take a trip and just be able to relax and have a good time. Come back and just go to work. Not feel like you gotta go, you know? I'm gonna do that no more.
But you know, sometimes, like, when I get up in the morning and I go to work, I think, like, I'm walking, you know, or I'm getting up the subway, whatever. I always think, like, for 1 second, I have that little thought, like, damn, it gotta be more to life than getting up, going to work. Coming home, getting up, going to work. 5 days a week, and then Saturday you at the house. I'm so tired from getting up and going to work for 5 days that it takes me full 2 days to recover for just Monday. Because by Tuesday I'm tired again.
It's true.
Hey, I feel like it gotta be more to life than that. And then people always say, "Oh, do something you love," but it's like, damn, if I had to do something I love for the rest of my life, I get tired of that shit too.
I'm gonna do both.
Like, that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, just staying motivated to be like, oh, I'm gonna go to work today. I'm not gonna call out. I'm not gonna come up with no bullshit excuse. Not to go to. I'll be the first person to be like, man, fuck this job.
Why is that though? That first thought when you guys wake up in the morning, just like,
Sometimes I don't have that.
no?
Sometimes I actually wake up like grateful and appreciative and motivated. Like when the sun is out like this, yes. But when it's a rainy, cold day, that's
So that affects you too, yeah.
That seasonal depression kicks in
It
on
could
me.
be because the sun is like your
I'm always like more happy, energized in the summer.
Yeah.
like sometimes it could be because like the sun could just make you feel good. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it
Like a
is.
lot of times that's what it is. But for me, it don't matter what day it is. Sometimes it's like to be out shining and I still don't want to go to work. Because the sun is out shining, I want to have a regular fucking day. Like, my job is stressful. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you get to do whatever you want. Look, I do, but at the same time, I have to deal with a lot of mental stress. Like, I remember one time I was leaving from work. I was so frustrated at work that I was walking through the turnbuckles to get on the subway, and this lady's like, well, her boyfriend and mom and his girlfriend, and they like trying to keep going and going and going, and I'm like, you don't move out the way. In my head, I'm like, you don't move out the way. So someone who got a ticket that work can go. So at first, so he dropped the ticket. As soon as he dropped the ticket, I just went through, but it had swiped for them. So I was like, so she was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, bitch, look, here, take the fucking Metro card. I just threw my Metro card at her, and I kept the picture. Because I was so frustrated. Like, I couldn't be bothered. I had to get out. I had to get on 47th
I had to
Street.
move.
I felt so bad. He was giving me such a dirty look the entire time on the train. I was like, look, you got a whole fucking Metro card now. Like, at least it works.
Like, I paid you back.
Like, yeah. You get mad at me, I'm mad at you. You steady swiping, you know, you swipe that shit 3 times and then you gotta step to the side. Let somebody else go. Everybody knows that. That's proper MTA etiquette, niggas. Swipe that shit 3 times and then
Alright,
you don't
my bad.
go.
Let me go check
take
my-
your
let
ass
me
to
check
the
my
side
balance.
and figure it out. Let other people go. You
I
stay
agree.
boop, 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 like
Like-
you ringing groceries or some shit.
Now I'm
like,
late.
bitch, you driving me crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I have no patience. I have no tolerance. After like 5 o'clock when I was coming from, you're not getting nothing.
Trying to get some more sun.
Even the FedEx dudes was getting yelled at. Like, bro, you said 4:30. It's 5:39.
Oh yeah.
I don't have patience like that. But yeah,
We were straight off topic.
we definitely got off topic a little bit. But everybody's eating.
Yeah.
I feel like the dad being at home is a thing, but I feel like so many people are conditioned to think a certain way that automatically you're gonna think that taboo stereotype that a woman's always taking care of a man, he can't get a job, blah blah blah. Like
I just
not even knowing like
the idea just popped in my head. It's like, it's so funny because like when Beyonce was like on her shit, she's just like this independent woman pick, right? This independent woman pick. And like now city girls, they're like, oh, they all about the bag, but in every song they still asking for a nigga to give them money. Like at the end of the day, she's still asking the nigga to give her some money. And it's like, you girls are so like, the girls are so like in their head like, oh, I don't give a fuck about a nigga, but then the next line is, and I ain't fucking with you unless you got a bag. So it's like, okay, either you don't care about the niggas or you only fucking niggas because they got the money. Which one is it?
right.
Do you need them or you don't need them?
That's one thing I feel like I can't do.
It's true.
It's confusing. When a woman has, it's okay for a woman to be the main source of income. If that's what she do. If you can't get a job or you're in between jobs or if your career field is just dead. Because sometimes, you know, you just pick a bad career field, you know? There's nothing wrong with your wife being the breadwinner. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see why women feel like, oh, well, it's okay for a little while and then he has to go to work. But it's like, no, bitch, if it was you, you would want it to be okay forever. Like,
Yo, that is such a message
Isn't
though.
it?
Like
Isn't
she would
it?
be like, no, he trying to make me go back to work. I don't want to go to work. And she would be like, why you don't take care of me?
there's
How
very
come I
few
can't be
women that
home?
are complaining because they are stay-at-home moms. Like, there's stay-at-home moms that complain because they wish they had more time in the day for themselves. But who
Right.
the fuck got a job that don't wish they had more time in the day for themselves? Like, being a stay-at-home mom is still a fucking job. It's a tougher job because you got to deal with motherfuckers that don't never understand what you're telling them.
See, I feel well, in this topic, I feel like balance. That's the thing that keeps coming up in my head is balance. Like, yeah, okay, I still feel like as a stay-at-home mom, I would still have a business. I would still be pouring into myself. I would still have my own money. I would still be doing something.
Right.
Utilizing my talent. So I feel like as a man, the same thing. If you're gonna be a stay-at-home dad, there's nothing wrong with you running a business from home. Or like if your kids are involved in soccer or whatever sports and programs, you should be coaching.
Right. Exactly. And
So
that's what I
like,
feel like
if you're gonna be doing it, you better do it.
right, but see, people
That's
have
what
an
I mean.
idea like that it's a box thing. It's like,
Do
oh,
it. Do
well,
the damn thing. Like be that super dad. Like remember that movie with Eddie Murphy,
Daddy daycare?
Daddy Daycare.
right.
That was so cute. But that's an example. She was working at home. He wanted to be home with the son. He was young.
But it's only cute because it's a new movie to these. You get what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I thought it would be.
Did you see that movie? When They See Us? No.
Netflix.
What's it called?
When They See Us.
No. When they see no.
It's been a huge topic on Facebook, Instagram. It's all over. It's a must-see.
Is this the one that we're talking about with the boy?
Yeah.
Yes, I've been actually. Hayes' girlfriend had mentioned it to me that she had saw it and she was just like, it was like a lot emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, so I gotta set aside some time to like prepare myself for that.
Yeah, it's like a limited series on Netflix.
But she said it was very
like 4 or 5
powerful.
episodes.
I heard about it on the radio though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good because it does give you a good idea to show you like the way I feel like the government has figured out how to manipulate black people into, or I won't just say black people, I would say minorities into being like, okay, whatever you say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you say you're guilty or I'm gonna make you guilty. That's really
That's my whole
like,
vibe.
am I right or wrong? Like that's really
That's
the
my
word
entire
down
vibe,
to.
like,
It's like, especially in the fact that they were dealing with little kids. It's like you say you're guilty, or I'm gonna make you guilty. And every little thing that they did in that movie was little tiny things to make them guilty. Like they'll let them have a lawyer, lock them in small rooms with the white guys, and yell at them. And, you know what I'm saying? And then send someone in there to like they manipulate your emotions, call him a nigger, and then send the white guy in there. That's nice. That's not gonna call him a nigger. Like, no, I really just want you to get out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you dealing with little kids, you mind fucking the shit out the little boy. Like, you know, a grown man probably, most grown men can't even sit through that shit.
They that's what they want you to feel. Though intimidation is what sells.
And it shows you, like, you know, a lot of times you're like, yo, I would never say I did some shit I didn't do. Ain't no police officer doing it. They show you how the fuck they make you be like, all right, bro, whatever the fuck you said, I said is what I said. Like,
If you're gonna, they make you feel like you need them.
hours, days, sitting there just yelling at you, banging, screaming, the lights, you're freezing, you're tired. They don't let you even put your hand like this, like, sit the fuck up. Like, it's torture. They literally tortured them kids for days. It was bad, but anyway.
It's a much watch. We spoke about earlier today. Do you feel like the police is the biggest gang in anywhere?
I do, but I do in a sense that it's scary because when you think about the white hood, obviously use that as a metaphor. I don't really want to reference the 3 letters, but when you think about them, they say they're no longer. That's no longer how they're presenting themselves image-wise. They're using these other agencies and departments as a way to systemically do the same thing. So absolutely do I think that they're the biggest gang because I don't know the beliefs of most police officers, and how would I know if you're part of the KKK or whatever the case may be? That's a big thing down in Florida in those areas. Like, it's a big thing.
I definitely think they're the biggest gang only because.
But then I also, in my family, I am you know what I mean? My family.
I think they're the biggest gang only because they all move with the same united agenda. Like, ain't that what make a gang? Like, just a group of motherfuckers that got the same objective and they gonna go for that. Like, that's what make them a gang to me. They don't care how they get things done. Like, the crazy thing about a police officer is like they supposed to be put there to protect and serve.
Mm-hmm.
But when a police officer come and tell you, hey, come here, I want to talk to you, you feel obligated. You feel like, I can't tell a police officer, no, I can't walk away from you. You can. It is not illegal to just walk away. He has no reason to be bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say they bullies. They're gay. Because if you was in the hood and you seen a blood member, you know what I'm saying? A member of the blood, you be like, yo, come here. You going to feel that same type of terror. Except for you just going to run because you know what he going. You know what I'm saying? The only difference with the police is it's like, oh, well, he ain't going to shoot me because I pay his salary. You think
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why.
I feel like there's like a fine line because I know a lot of, you know, officers in different areas and family members that actually do help. So it's hard because I live my life being protected by them. But in the same instance, I feel like there's always that situation where one bad apple spoils the bunch. And then you continually decay and it rots. And then you got a whole barrel that you got to throw away.
The idea about, to me, is like this. Imagine if, for instance, right, let's say we're a unit, right? We're a small unit. We're the narcotics unit, and it's 5 or 6 of us. Okay, let's say me and Sasha are the only ones that are really actually dirty cops. And the rest of you guys are like on the fence and like good cops. What keeps a good cop what makes a good cop become dirty? Right, and the pressure of the cops around him. If you a good cop and you continue to be good and everybody around you dirty, guess what? You're going to be pressured because of that. They're going to make fun of you because of that. They're going to ostracize you because of that. You're going to feel the difference in the vibe because everybody's going to be like, oh, you the one you got to worry about. And the whole department fucked up and the rest of them is on the fence. You know what I'm saying? They'll take a bribe. They might not take a bribe. Who knows? They don't know. Like, that's really what it is like. It's like when you in school, you either popular, you the bully, or you the one that's getting picked on.
Yep, you're right.
Usually the bully is not picking on the popular kids. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
So the popular kids don't care. They're like, oh yeah, it's cool when the bully. You get what I'm saying? Like, people that's on the fence about it with their morals, they don't care when shit get back. They're like, oh, sucks he got caught. Yeah, it's fucked up. Because he got caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when you deal with that enough, that's why when the police officers, I'll just be like, yo, leave me alone. I have nothing to do with you. I don't even want to be nowhere a cop car is.
Alright, so I got a question, just straight off topic real quick.
Not here? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine, thank you. How old do you think a woman should be for her to stop having kids? Like, do you feel like there should be an age limit on when a female should just stop having kids? Like,
I mean, well, the biological clock normally stops at some point anyway. You're forced to stop. So, what do you mean, like are you referencing someone? Or?
No, I'm saying like, all right, someone that you know already has like 7 kids. She's about
7?
Yeah, 7 kids. Now she's in her late 50s, almost 60, and happens she gets pregnant. Just, do you feel like it's just like, first of all, do you feel like she should keep that baby? Is that just like, do you think you should keep the baby?
I just feel like at some point, like, why are you putting the stress on yourself? Like, why? You got 7 kids to worry about. Why?
Think, if it's not healthy, if a doctor wouldn't, like, I feel like if a doctor wouldn't generally advise women in that age group to have children, then I don't think that unnecessarily a woman should be trying to have a child. Like, it's one thing if you fucking and you end up pregnant, but if you avidly trying to have children, bitch, and you 56 years old, bitch, why are you trying to kill yourself and the baby? Like,
right. My whole thing is like, but are you even able to keep up with that toddler at that age?
That's
like,
my thing. Can you keep up?
Like late 30s and 40s barely can keep up.
Some women can. Like, my dad is in his 50s. He's still
Yeah, dad. I'm talking about breastfeeding, pumping.
It's some women that can, though. If a man can make a baby, shit, it's some women that can hold a baby.
God bless.
I mean, if she's actually physically
I'm trying to be retiring. I'm trying to retire, and you talking about some baby and I'm some 50s, please.
Look.
So yeah, I think that's a little bit too old, basically.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit too old, especially if you got 7 kids. Like, damn, bitch, what you trying to do? Populate the earth?
Like,
chill out. Close your legs. Put a condom on it. Wrap it up.
now here's the question: how about a man? What age do you feel a man it's appropriate for a man to be like, all right, it's done.
All right, cut it off.
It's done. You don't need any more baby mothers. And this is women ranging from any age. Just
I don't think no 56-year-old man trying to wake up at night with no fucking baby, bro. Like, trying to rock no baby. It's like, there, little Thomas, let's just go. Nah, I don't think no nigga that's 56-year-old trying to do that shit.
But
unless it's a grandbaby or something, you know what
9 times out of 10, that 56-year-old man is dating someone our age, like 30, 35. Like,
and that's why
it's just like, yo.
That's why
that's like,
but if she wants a kid, like, do you feel like, all right, well, he wants to keep her, so he's gonna give her a baby?
But you ain't.
Do you feel like women, like age 35, dating men that are in the 55 and 60 have daddy issues?
Ooh, great question. Whoa. I love that.
It depends on the woman. You can't say that all women that date
I'm
older
just asking
men
a
have
question.
That is a great
I'm
question.
just asking a question.
Because I've heard that. I've heard that.
Like, when do you
Wait a
draw the
minute.
line as a woman? Like, okay, so I'm 30. I'll be 31. Like, what's the oldest he could be?
But the thing is, some women
Like,
attract older
I
men.
can't be dating somebody that's my
Like,
dad.
I attract
That's
young
weird.
girls. I attract young girls. A lot of girls look at me, they think I'm 21, 19. So a lot of the girls that come from me is that age. You know what I'm saying? It could be to her. She could just look like she's older. Or it could just be the way that she's shaped. Like, when you get older, the more these shapely these women get, bruh, the more you just don't give a fuck. You like, look, as long as she over 21, it's cool. A lot of niggas feel that way.
At 56, though, you dating a 22-year-old?
Bruh, you see, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be that. My dad is 56 years old, and he be fucking bitches that's younger than me still, okay? They older than my sister. My sister 22 or 23.
I don't even understand. What?
Bro, come on.
It's real life.
I done had some cougars in my time too. In America, there is a blanket silent rule. As long as you over 21 and we ain't 25 years apart, who the fuck cares?
It really is. It's
It is
maybe
a blanket silent rule. If
It
it's not
is.
25
It's bad.
years
It's true.
and is you over 21 when it started, who the fuck cares? Y'all adults.
I just feel like if I met a 22-year-old guy and he was mad cute, I would be like, yeah, you're cute, but you're mad
if you weren't in a committed
Get some
relationship.
dick and then you be dignitized.
Yeah. If you
Woo,
all right, here we go.
I love you.
That's a question.
Here we go.
That's a question.
So you meet a 21-year-old, right? You're not in a relationship. 21 years old, just turned 21. He is 21. He has a good job. He has an apartment. He has all his shit together. You finally give him a
I
chance.
feel like just for fun.
You give him a date, right?
I
It
feel
turns
like
out
just
to
for
be
fun.
perfect. Has a person like the personality that you want, everything you love about
Make
him.
Well,
it
no,
too easy for her.
You making it too easy.
No,
That's
no.
just for fun. Like,
No, everything
That-
you want.
Yeah,
But this is the
that
thing.
never comes. You never get everything.
Everything that you can possibly want. But here's the thing. Here's the flaw.
Write everything down. Like nobody.
Here's the flaw. He's 21. He wants a whole bunch of kids. You are technically, say you're 35 at the time.
Oh.
You're
wow.
35. He wants kids, and you don't want kids, right? How would you make a relationship like that work? Didn't see that one coming at this. So, yeah. How would you make a relationship like that work? This is real life, real world situation.
You don't
I
want
don't
kids
feel
at
like-
all.
Real life, real world situation.
Like, you don't want
Oh,
kids at
so
all.
he's everything, but he. My legacy is my legacy. I'm not giving up on my kids.
You gonna try?
I ain't giving up on my kids. No. If I want kids, and I'm just gonna no.
No, he wants kids.
And you
don't.
Oh, I don't. But I do.
Yeah, but you don't in this scenario. What is you talking about?
You're 35. You can say you can have kids in the scenario already. You know, but this
But
is
you know I'm a Cancer, and I always have an emotional tie to my answer, so I can't cut that off. Answer it.
Well,
So you want to do a role reversal? What if he doesn't want kids? Okay, fine. He's 21. He doesn't want kids. You do want kids.
Bye.
you 35.
Bye.
That's it. Point blank. Period. But you love him.
Wow, you ain't playing that situation right. He's 21, you 35, he don't want kids, but you definitely want a kid. You gonna say bye.
Yes.
You stupid.
Why?
Because you just got your free sperm right there, no attachments. You got your baby too, and you could be happy in the wind. Both of
No,
y'all.
he said he don't want to be with me if I have a kid.
You don't give a fuck about. You just said that you would leave him anyway if he didn't want kids and you did. So you stupid. You should stay with him for a little while, get your baby, and keep it pushing.
Oh,
That's what most bitches
I didn't
do.
even think about that.
Why you gonna leave and jump over? Get it from
No,
him. He's 21. He's right for the picking. He'll give it to you on the first try.
That's a damn shame.
I'm just saying,
Things
that's
you never
what
think
I'm
about. Is that something I would have never thought you?
Yeah, like,
That would have never been something
that
you'd have
was
thought
never
about.
something. wow. Like,
He don't want the baby.
that's that Mary J. Like B.T. when she stole the sperm and put it in the freezer and then she tried to make
Yes,
herself
that wasn't
pregnant.
a see real life
And he-
situation.
no,
But the
was
thing
like,
about it is, y'all do
cut
that
my-
shit behind niggas' backs. If you just keep it
I
above.
do. A lot of females do.
You know what I'm saying? He don't want no baby. You want a baby. He don't want to stay with you because you want a baby, and you don't want to stay with him because he don't. Okay, then cool. Guess what? Just let me get some of that sperm and we'll call it even.
This is now. You said the other day you played devil's advocate. This is the thing. There's a lot of women that will say, "Oh well, you don't have to beat me. You know, I just want the baby," but then turn around, the baby is 12.
I want to meet her.
She say that, right? She say that in the beginning, but then after
Yeah,
the
it
baby,
gets hard. The baby's getting
she's gonna
older.
be close
It's-
and making him feel guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, I
After she
want
come,
you.
that's
I
when she
miss.
gonna-
Yeah, like I already know.
Once women bust
Who
that
wouldn't
nut,
do that?
y'all in love.
That's a normal.
That's
woman.
the sad part. It's true.
We always do.
Once y'all bust that nut, y'all in love.
I mean, but
That
what?
is true.
Wait,
But there's a lot of women
Once
that
y'all
know
bust
just.
the nut, it's love. Y'all be in love. Y'all be in love.
But every
Y'all
single
be in love.
person,
A little bit, yeah.
whatever.
Do you
Every
feel?
nigga-
I feel like it.
Let me ask you, what nigga, when you was fucking him, regardless whether you was in a relationship with him or not, if he was fucking on another girl, you'd be like, okay, so what the fuck cares?
True. I can't. Me personally, I have never been in a scenario where I was just like, all right.
Because y'all be in love with every nigga
No.
a little bit. Every nigga have a little potential to be the one that you marry. Every nigga. That's the only reason why you
That
give
is
him
so annoying. No, I don't feel that. No, I can't agree with that. The other
Bro,
part is
it's a
that.
very small percentage of
Ew,
girls that
I
be
don't like
fucking
that.
niggas and be like, I don't give a fuck that he got a girl, and I don't give a fuck what that bitch said, and I don't give a fuck if he come over here tonight or not. And
That's
I'm
wild.
still gonna call him when I want some dick. I don't give a fuck. It's a very small percentage of girls that really got that Meg Thee Stallion mindset.
Okay.
If Meg Thee Stallion had that mindset, you know she'd have her a millionaire husband by now, but she don't, because she's writing music.
All right. Here's a question, right? So, do you feel like if you're with someone, all right, say it's not anyone, this is the person you're gonna be with, married or not, you know, you've been in a very committed relationship, let's say 15 years. Do you feel like you are obligated to do any type of sexual act that your partner wants to do?
Do what?
Any type of sexual act that your partner wants to do?
Am I obligated to do anything? No, I know the fuck I'm
After
not.
15 years?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't feel obligated. I feel you obligated to be open to it. Not obligated to actually do it. If she talk about she trying to put a broomstick up her ass, I'm like, bitch, that don't sound sexual. That sound like torture.
My thing is, why didn't I know about this 15 years ago? Like, why are we talking about this now? I was mad young.
Bro,
and I-
sometimes people grow. What the fuck? You ain't gonna keep doing the same thing in the married room for 15 years.
That's true, but like,
I'll be mad as hell if I had to do the same thing in a bed for 15 years.
But do you believe that? Do you believe that sex gets old with one person? Like eventually, like not that you'll cheat, but eventually you wake up. You need to ask me if I want it, and you just threw that in there. You just set me up.
it was nothing left on it. So.
Nah, I think like sexuality is fluid. Sex
No, I
is
feel like you
fluid,
grow
too.
sexually with people.
Yeah.
And
I
you
feel
can
like
try things
everybody
and have
brings
fun, but then I
something
feel like
different
some
out of
people just lazy.
Everybody brings something different out of you. Sex with one person ain't gonna be the same as sex with the other person. And you could literally try to do it in the exact same. Trust me, because I'm a Capricorn, we're very controlling. Like we like to do movies and stuff. So I tried it before. Not
That's
every
true.
time. That's how I know R. Kelly did it.
Yeah.
Like, not every time.
That is.
Not every
We
time
talked about that.
you can get the same person.
That man is disgusting.
You know, you get different people and you be like, oh yeah, I remember this one time and I really wanted to do it with you. Once you get in that sex, that area of sex, like sexual energy, space, mentality, like that's two different. That don't have nothing to do with you or her. Like she can't control if she vibe with you sexually or not. Just like you can't control if you vibe with her sexually or not. Like this might be the best sex you ever had. It might be the worst sex you ever had.
I want to try that one.
I'm cut, so I'm gonna transfer you over to Crystal.
Okay.
If you want to do the tropical hurricane, right?
Yeah.
You want to do another one too?
No, I'll have the. What is that?
I have
Do you have?
mango margarita?
Wait. Do you only make what's on the menu?
Why? What would you like?
A mojito.
you know, we meet us.
Alright, can I have a music?
Yeah, they make everything.
Alright, so that was your answer. How important is sex?
It's very important.
It's
Absolutely.
the only important thing. No, I'm just...
No. I have a lot of things that I think are very important.
I'm
Like
joking.
finances, being responsible, being equally yoked, like a lot of things.
Equally yoked. I always thought that was a funny phrase. It's like
and
nobody's equally yoked.
Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna date somebody. Like I can say the best. Like I'm trying to think of, for example, like of what I think of not equally yoked.
But like, what does equally yoked mean? Like that we're on the same level? Just because we're on the same level, that doesn't mean we're gonna get along and I'm gonna like you and love you.
You know, I mean, energy-wise, like I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm vibrating at this level and this person's always down here. If I have good energy and your energy is fucked up and you always on some bullshit and you got negative stuff going on,
my girl,
I can't. No, you're not for me. I need to be here. I'm an empath. I'm a sensitive person. I'm an energy person. I want to be around positive people. If you're bringing all that negative drama, we're not together. And that's what I mean by yoga. I'm talking about energy. Our spirits are the same. I can't be with somebody that want to be sniffing cocaine every day and I'm just trying to chill and smoke a blunt or have a glass of wine. That's what I mean. Like,
but a lot of
just
people
energy-wise,
cocaine do chill with people who smoke weed too. I'm just saying, like, no, that's kind of like a gateway drug.
I'm talking about like intellectually, they're like interested in like learning and constantly growing as a person versus somebody that just don't want to do shit with themselves. They're not motivated to do nothing. They just lay around.
I wish I could say
me.
that because
I say
like
yoga is
anything
different.
I say will make me seem like such a fucking boring ass because I am. Like, I feel like I don't want. I have to date someone that's the complete opposite because I'm very sarcastic.
Are you a Gemini?
No, I'm a Capricorn. I'm very sarcastic. I'm very like organized. Down to my name, like Capricorns are managers. Even my name means God's gracious advisor. Like I direct things. So like for me, I have to be with someone that is always wanting to do something because otherwise I'll never do anything.
We need someone to give you that lift, that kick. Let's go.
Because then for me, it's just like, oh, I don't want to do that because then I got to do this and then I got to do that. And it's just like, no, I'd just rather just chill at home and smoke blood, watch my show. Like, that's really what I want to do. With my girl, she's the complete opposite. She's like, oh, we're going here. We're going to go do this. And I'm just like, oh, my God. But then when I get out there, I'm having so much.
That's my thing. I feel like sometimes in relationships, I'll be like, oh, like, let's go out, do this and that. And then like, the other person will be like, oh, I just want to stay home and relax. Like, no, you don't. Let's go to a paint. Let's do this and that. And then when they go, they're like, wow, this is fun. Yeah, because you have to open up your mind. And sometimes the person that you're with will bring that experience to you.
That's what I was about to say. Sometimes it's a person because I've had girls, like I've had the baddest girls. I've had girls that like, you like, damn, nigga, you don't want to go out with her? No, I just want to chill and smoke a blunt and just hit it. That's it. I don't want to live nowhere. I just want to chill. Like,
but every day?
Yeah. I've had girls that be like, yo, I don't see how we can be in a relationship because you don't want to go nowhere. And I'm
like that. That's what I'm saying. Relation is to relate on different levels and different things, not to just relate at home watching TV.
That's why I really took it as a relationship. Like we lay this shit together. Like that's how I took it until I met a girl. But
that is such a thing. That is so annoying, but it's so real. Like,
it's like girls bring different things out of you. Like you meet a female, right? It's some niggas, and I don't know, maybe Wesley will attest this. You can meet a girl, you know the difference between a woman and a girl. You know what I'm saying? They could be the same age, but they totally two different types of females. You not finna just be sitting in her house eating her Cheerios up and playing Xbox all day. You gonna have to entertain her, and you gonna have to show. You gonna have to be useful and ornamental. And then you got other girls that is like, well, bitch, you work customer service for Best Buy, so what do you really think I'm about to give you? Like, I met you at the club, you let me hit it on the first night. So did you really think I was about to go anywhere else?